But as y'all know, he got about 13,000 views off of his show last night talking about there are snitches, rats, informants, government agents, and stuff in the community. Now, my name was brought up in this by two individuals because I deal with Khalil money. And basically, I want to resurrect the man.
I admit that I am an agent. I admit that I am an agent.
And basically, I want to resurrect the man. If y'all don't know, before he became known as Khalil Money, he was a young man down in Florida, 19 going to 25 and stuff, down in the coat called the Yahweh ben Yahwehans, Hebrew Israelites or whatever. And you know, he got himself in some trouble being a part of this cult. You know, they was like notorious cult for chopping people's heads off, killing people, doing things. You know, his wife was in it with him. She was swayed by the cult. You know, a little bit more in depth to him, as he done told this story before. She basically sit up and watch him paddle the shit out of him. Had all the women's paddle him, do stuff, torturing people and things of that nature. But anyway, he ran up out of there, he got up out of there, left his family, but he went back to try to get his family, 2 children and wife. And he had problems with the cult, pretty much. This is what I'm gathering from what he's saying. This might not be verbatim, but he gonna be there to tell his story tomorrow. And he walked into the FBI office and told them what he knew. Told him, you know, stop the murdering and stop the pedophilia that was going on with the young ladies in the cult. His daughter being a potential victim, he went and got his family. And he shut down the cult. As he say, he held as a damn hero in Miami. Because all them people was afraid and didn't know what to do. They was intimidated. Because them Yahweh ben Yahweh was some killers. They chopping niggas' head off, putting it on a goddamn stop sign and stuff. Letting you know that they didn't play. So, that history before he became known to the conscious community. How did he come known to the conscious community? Why? Me. That's why they calling me a rat, snitch, informant, and different shit, and trying to tie me to Khalil money. It's before he became known to the conscious community. How did he come known to the conscious community? Why? Me. That's why they calling me a rat, snitch, informant, and different shit, and trying to tie me to Khalil money.
I can tell you this, from having worked for the government, from having been a government informant, that there are people out in this community called agent provocateurs. They're basically rabble rousers. They're basically people who stir up the masses. They're called demagogues. They say a lot of wild, outlandish shit to incite the emotions and passions of the people.
You gotta sacrifice that bitch. Cause look, the nigga won't stop. Look what he did. He went made a video. Then he talked to Polite and spoke about Polite in the video, activating Polite in the shit more. If you thought I was trying to activate Polite in the shit, why you go double down on it? Are you a fucking agent, Mike? Are you on some COINTELPRO shit? Tahaka Bay said you was the police and shit when you came up with that Moorish Grand Sheik or whatever that you was saying doing the pedophilia shit and stuff. You had a big FBI ass sign beside you and shit and that shit and everything. Who the fuck are you, Michael Evans?
I can tell you this, having worked for the government, having been a government informant, that there are people out in this community called agent provocateurs. Basically rabble rousers. Basically people who stir up the masses. They're called demagogues. They say a lot of wild, outlandish shit to incite the emotions and passions of the people.
Get rich or die trying. Even when I'm wrong, I'm right, because I could be right and wrong. And nigga, I'm confused, but shit, I'd rather be wrong than to be wrong and what y'all doing is right. Or however, I'm confused with that shit. Because it's no other way that I say, get your hand out the church pocket and you come back talking about somebody want to blow my brains out.
I can tell you this from having worked for the government, from having been a government informant, that there are people out in this community called agent provocateurs. They're basically rabble rousers. They're basically people who stir up the masses. They're called demagogues. They say a lot of wild, outlandish shit to incite the emotions and passions of the people.
And that's when I was live this morning talking about Polite and stuff. So, which one of your accounts did you use for that or whatever? You got about 40 and stuff. You've been jumping in my YouTubes and stuff about messing around and put the link out there. You jump in there with 10, 20 accounts. I mean, what the hell, dude? Why are you stalking me over the internet like this?
I can tell you this from having worked for the government, from having been a government informant, that there are people out in this community called agent provocateurs. They're basically rabble rousers. They're basically people who stir up the masses. They're called demagogues. They say a lot of wild, outlandish shit to incite the emotions and passions of the people. I admit that I'm an agent.
I'm not ignorant. And too many fucking coincidences have taken place today. And I don't believe in coincidence like that. It sounds like some calculated planned shit that went wrong because you had a motherfucker with a script that couldn't pull it off. And now, names have been called again. If I was trying to get Polite name out there, it's for show that you magnified that bitch some more tonight.
There are people out in this community called agent provocateurs. They're basically rabble rousers. They're basically people who stir up the masses. They're called demagogues. They say a lot of wild, outlandish shit to incite the emotions and passions of the people.
A lot of people who out there hate me enough that they would want to see my demise and not see me be at the Apollo or be a judge for it or have anything to do with it and stuff. I have to figure and got a relationship with Michael Edwards where he would use Michael as a goddamn mercenary to pull off some dirt. Sinetta can do it and claim like, well, I told him, brother, I ain't got nothing to do with it. So then I figured maybe Polite. Because Polite don't.
I admit that I'm an agent.
Hey family, let me tell you a quick story right quick about Khalil Ahmadi. He's going to be on Sinetta show today, but I want y'all to know this stuff and keep this in your mind when you're listening to this bastard. He was in Yahweh Ben Yahweh's cult and sat there all of that time, watched his children be abused because he was in fear. When he got the chance to escape, the whole ass nigga ran off and left his wife and children in a cult. The cult didn't want to release him, so he runs to the FBI to get his wife and kid back. My nigga, I would have had my family freed in one day. I wouldn't have had to go to the FBI, dude. So this nigga here wants y'all to believe that he had to go to the FBI. When I said to you, he ran off and left his goddamn family in a cult. Escaped himself and didn't even go back himself. He sent the FBI back like a coward. In Israel Doctrine, this is who you admitted you brought to the community, my nigga. That's a snitch. That's an informant. That's a agent. He said it. admitted it. I'm an agent.